Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, from Harbor Station in St. John, New Brunswick. It's the 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey National Championships. My name is Keith Rains, and I'm in the booth with Ryan Fisher. He'll be bringing you the camera work, the pictures of tonight's game, and we have a doozy here. It's a little West battle going on. In the white, going from left to your left to right on your screen, is the Edmonton Savage. And in the dark black uniforms with red numbers is the Vancouver Falcons. So Edmonton Savages, and the Falcons are going at it here. And let's see if I'll give you a little scores that they've competed in this week already. Edmonton defeated Saskatoon Buffalo 4-0. Vancouver defeated New Tech of Ontario 4-1. And let's see if we have another score on the men's side. Edmonton and New Tech tied 1-1. And Vancouver defeated Saskatoon 2-1. And that has been it so far for these guys, as it's just first games today, as we had the Masters men playing and the women going at it. And now we have the senior men playing this evening. So sit back, relax. So let's see out in the West. It's only it's 5 after 2 in Vancouver, and 5 after 3 in Edmonton. So it's mid-afternoon, and so you're sneaking this, watching some of your friends from work. Turn the sound down. But it should be a very entertaining game here with Vancouver and Edmonton going at it. Vancouver and Edmonton go at anything, it's entertainment. Soccer, football, hockey. Of course, lately, I think Edmonton has a little bit of advantage there. And they might for a few more years, the way things are going. But here we are, we're on ball hockey tonight. And Edmonton's on the power play, and that might be it for the power play. I have another penalty going to Vancouver here early. They're down 2 men, so Edmonton will have a 5-on-3 for at least 52 seconds. We'll see what they can generate.
Falcons penalty number 3. 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike.
2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's number 12, Marcel Lafortune. Nice save by Butler. He's going to be called upon here to make some saves for his team. Whoa, there's a blast over the top of that by Joel Anderson. He's got a big shot. Anderson again. Five on 3, 13 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Oh, a nice save by Butler. And what makes it even better, no rebound. Good play by Adam. So 9 seconds left in the 2-man advantage. And then there'll be 1:09 left in the other penalty. So they'll have a 5-on-4 then. But right now, Edmonton wants to win this faceoff. And they do. Goes back to Anderson. There's a blast by Clement Arsenault, just goes wide. All the way down, so now there's just a little over a minute now left on the 5-4 power play for the Savages. Good stick work. Butler gets a piece of that, puts it off to the corner. Back to MacArthur. There's Anderson to MacArthur. To Anderson. Moving that ball around nicely, but they're not getting any shots through. 14 seconds left. Oh, there was a dangerous play. Just bounced up. And the penalty is over with, and another save by Butler. And he covered it up long enough to get a whistle. Vancouver did a nice job surviving that 5-on-3 situation. Edmonton controlling the boards. Goes in behind Mellum. Chopped up high, and Mellum behind the net for Vancouver. Can't get it out. Holber with it for Edmonton. Gets it back to Jeff Brown. Jeff puts it in deep. Finally, Vancouver gets it down in the Edmonton end. Good body position there by the Edmonton player to shield off the Vancouver. Chipped in, and Vancouver's going for a line change. One man in for Vancouver. Butler hits it off the boards. And a good active stick there by Chris Novak. .29 to go here in the first. Zeros on the board. Edmonton has a shot advantage, a 3-0 here earlier on, and that was mostly on the power play as they had a 5-on-3 and then a 5-on-4. Here's a quick work. Oh, the puck is loose, but it's covered up. Dale Yakum in net for Edmonton. Anderson, shot is blocked. Joel is back quickly for a big guy. He moves fast, those big long legs. covered up by Yakum. A penalty here to Edmonton. So Vancouver will go for the power play for the first time. Nice save.
Edmonton penalty number 91 from Arsenal. 2 minutes for tripping. Arsenal, 2 minutes for tripping.
Arsenal got a penalty there, 2 minutes for tripping. So Vancouver has the man advantage at 14:01 here of the first period. LaFortune taking the face off, and it's cleared by Edmonton. Kayla shoots it in deep. That's to Kayla. Kayla with the big shot. Can't get it through. Minute 12 left to go in the man advantage for Vancouver. Kayla has the shot. He doesn't take it. Across the other side. Nice block again by Edmonton. Fan on that one-timer. And away comes the Savage. They get it down. They go for a line change. 45 seconds left to go in the power play. Kayla's back for Vancouver, the captain of the team. Churchwell's on now for Vancouver. Nice block again. The Edmonton D is blocking a lot of shots here. And there's only 8 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Get it down in the corner. And that is going to do it for the power play. Good defense by Edmonton there. Not letting anything through. Puck is, well, the ball is out of play. Stoppage with 11:50 left. Visit BellAlliance.ca/TV1 for live stream schedule and on-demand content. TV1 is also available to Vibe customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. So far, this game has been a very, very tight checking game, and not a lot of room out there. And when there are shots, most of the time there's active sticks, or they're being blocked by the opponent. There's Anderson behind the net. He takes care of business and gets it out. Churchwell blocks it. He comes in. There's a shot that's wide and covered up. Dylan Churchwell with that. There's two Churchwells on the team. Number 27, Jesse, and number 3, Dylan. And we've got a penalty here to Dylan.
Penalty to number 3, Dylan Churchwell. 4 minutes for cross-checking. Churchwell.
4 minutes for cross-checking on that one. He made a strong play going to the net, but he took out a man as there was a scramble in front. And that extracurricular activity cost them 4 minutes. Now Vancouver's got to fend off Edmonton. See what they can generate for a power play. Troy Minor. Back to Minor. Here's Minor setting up for the one-timer. Nice block. Get some fresh players coming on for Edmonton. And two boys at the point definitely has howitzers. 77, Joel Anderson, and number 8, Zach MacArthur. They can let it go. And the key thing is for Edmonton is get down there to see if there's any rebounds, if they get these shots through. Now there's a turnover, unforced error by the Edmonton forward. Here comes Anderson. Nice pass up there to Arsenault. Back to MacArthur. There's a nice feed in. Blocked off there. That was Gullimore. Anderson can't get an opening. 2:35 to go in the man advantage. And Vancouver gets it out, so gets outside the line, wasting more time. Vancouver's doing a good job at penalty killing here, but finally Edmonton gets it back in again. There's a deflecting. Nice work by LaFortune. Both penalty kills for both teams here have done great work holding the opposition basically to no shots. It's 9 minutes left to go in the second period, first period, folks, and the shots are 3-2. So that just shows you how tight the defense is, and blocking shots, deflecting shots, very active sticks. Face off one by Vancouver, but Edmonton's on it quickly. 1:53 left to go in the man advantage. There's another deflection, but rebounds controlled by Edmonton. Forbes. Gets it in front. There's a nice play. Coming in off the point. That was Troy Minor. But Vancouver gets away and chips it down to the Edmonton end. 1:10 left to go in the power play. Troy Marr. Nice shot. And a better save. Adam Butler, again, letting no rebounds. There's 43 seconds left to go in the power play. And that was the first shot on net in almost 3.5 minutes. Back to Anderson. Anderson gets it in. Can't get it across. Nice stick. Blocking off that passing lane. Pushes it down in. And MacArthur has to go back and get it with 30 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Oh, almost deflected in by Garner Van Kiel in his own net, but not to be. But Vancouver clears it down, and that's going to do it for the penalty. Great defensive work. Churchwell, very frustrated going back to the bench, and to put his team in that situation for 4 minutes. Got to be able to control the emotions a little bit better. Can't be putting your team down for 4 minutes there. But they did great work fighting, killing that penalty. And now they got a face-off down in the Edmonton end here with 6:52 left. Spence taking the face off. Churchwell got poke checked. Whoa! Bodies go flying at center ice as players were hustling to get back. There's a shot and a rebound control by Butler. 6:31. Be sure to follow TV1 Atlantic on social media. You can join the conversation at TV1_Atlantic on Twitter and Instagram, and TV1 Atlantic on Facebook. Vibe TV1, powered by Bell Alliance. Keith Rains and Brian Fisher up here in the booth, bringing you this senior action at the Canadian National Ball Hockey Championships from Harbour Station in St. John, New Brunswick. We've got a tight one here. Zeros are on the board, and with 6.5 minutes left, we only get 6 shots to 2. Edmonton has the advantage there. And the face-off is deep in Vancouver end. Vancouver just killed off a 4-minute penalty. So now, let's see if they can generate a little offense now. Fortune down in behind the action. Gets it back to the point. There's a shot. Oh, it's just sitting there. Dale Yakum closes the legs. Our next game in the men's action tonight, immediately following this one, will be Brampton Express against St. John Most Wanted. So there should be a good crowd in for that one. Brampton will always one of the powerhouses in men's ball hockey. So that should be an entertaining game. As the boys play Newfoundland, and Newfoundland has a very strong team this year, and St. John only lost 3-2 to them. A very entertaining game. Kayla coming with it. Big rangy defenseman for Vancouver. Goes in, comes out with it, and he scores! The big man decides to go on the offense And it pays off in dividends for Vancouver. What? Yeah. He's got his playoff beard on. At 14:30 of the first. Nice goal.
Falcons, first goal of the game, number 18, Kayla. Unassisted, Kayla, unassisted.
We have a penalty hit coming up here to Vancouver, number 44, Chris Serovac.
Penalty number 54, Soviet, 4 minutes for high sticking. Soviet, 4 minutes for high sticking.
And that's a 4-minute penalty for Soviak. That's a big penalty. And this is the second 4-minute power play that Edmonton has had. But they haven't been able to get the shots through on Butler. So let's see if they are any more successful this time round. With 4:17 left to go in the first period. 3:05 left to go in the man advantage. Whoa, lost the wheel there. And that is hard cement landing on that. Ball goes out of play, 2:53 left in the man advantage. We have a timeout for the Falcons here. Just want to regroup.
Timeout Black.
Watch Inside the AOS for a look at what makes Atlantic University Sport the ultimate student-athlete experience. Inside the AOS is available to buy customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401 and at bellalliant.ca/TV1. 5TV1, brought to you by Bell Alliance. And I'd just like to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors here. Boston Pizza is a major sponsor and they look after all player of the games. Canada Best Value Inn, Pub Down Under, Tim Somerville Real Estate, RMT Dialing Massage, Enviro Systems, and CrossFit of Chris Pam Sis. Thank you for your support. And now back to the action here. There's Anderson. Anderson has a big shot if he can get it away, as does MacArthur, but they have been unable to get a good look at the net. And there's a puck that's cleared down that caused a little bit of problems for the Edmonton goaltender, but they're off again with 2:20 left to go in the power play. Anderson to MacArthur. It's kept in. Let's see if they can set something up here. But Vancouver's been doing an excellent work. Very active sticks, blocking off the passing lanes. There's one that gets through, and Butler had to come up with a save, deflected off to the corner. There's another blast by MacArthur, but it goes all the way down. That's what happens sometimes. Takes those shots from the angles, and if you miss, 136. Everyone's lined up. It gets in. In the power play is popped up in the air. Edmonton regains possession, gets back to Anderson. Anderson, Holberg, puck is loose in the slot. Oh, MacArthur just couldn't pull the trigger. Gives it to Anderson, and a flying body goes down. Number 12, Marcel Lafortune, sacrificing his body to make the play. 48 seconds left to go in the man advantage. 7 shots to 6 for Edmonton. And that really shows you what kind of defense Vancouver is playing, because this is their Edmonton's second 4-minute power play. And they really haven't been able to muster much in the way of shots or scoring opportunities directed towards the Vancouver net. Blocked again at the line. And away comes Vancouver. Whoa, and there's a penalty and the hustle. And that's just going to be a penalty because they feel it wasn't a clear cut. He wants a penalty shot. That's Marcel Lafortune. He's been playing very, very well on the defensive side. He was trying to get, but the referee said you weren't in alone. It was sort of side by side. And the best we're going to give you is the scorekeeper has got the penalty on the wrong side. It's that time of day for the this is the bewitching hour for the stats people. That's when it begins to happen. What time is it? Oh, it's 20 to 7. No, you pressed the wrong button. There you go. Maybe. Yay! Oh, we like to tease the boys. Gonna have some good times somewhere. Okay, they got it right now. 26 seconds left in the Vancouver penalty. And Edmonton got a 2-minute penalty there for tripping. And we have 1:26 left to go in the first period, where we'll have a well-deserved 5-minute break. And we'll get back for a second period action. They only play 2 periods here. I want to call it 2 halves. 20 minutes. There's a shot right on, and a goal! And that's how important it is to get the shot through. And Kayla did that, and there was a rebound. And Vancouver takes full advantage of it. At 18:53. The big shot got through, and that's one thing Edmonton has been unable to do when they've had the power play. And that was even strength there, by the way. It was 4-4. But by getting the shot through, it creates havoc, deflections, rebound opportunities, and that's exactly what happened there. And just see who was the recipient of that rebound. One minute to play in the first. Whoa, there's a quick shot off the face-off circle. Nice save by Butler. He's been playing well when called upon. There's another nice save. Two quick shots. Turnover at center. Jeff Brown taking the puck deep behind the Vancouver net, trying to get out in front. There's another loose puck. So that goal was scored by Marcel LaFortune. Seconds to go. And I think something that will be discussed in between periods is the power play for Vancouver, for Edmonton. They had 8 minutes of power play opportunity here. 2 4-minute power plays, and they weren't able to generate anything very much in the way of shots or scoring opportunities. So that will be something that will be discussed for sure. We'll take a short 5-minute break, and we'll be back for second period action here from St. John, New Brunswick at the 2017 National Ball Hockey Championship. And we're back. Second period, final period of 20 minutes. Vancouver has a 2-0 lead. Goal scored at 14:30. Number 18, Kayla, the big rangy defenseman, he decided to go on the offense and went down the left side, cut in, and had a beautiful goal. And then at 18:53, another blast from the point, the high slot this time. And there was a rebound and cashed in by number 12, Marcella Fortune, to give Vancouver a 2-0 lead. And in that first period, Vancouver had to kill off 2 4-minute power plays. And Edmonton, we talked in between periods, I think they had a total of 3 shots on those power plays, and Vancouver just did an excellent job of penalty killing, blocking tons of shots, deflecting others, and I presume that is something that was discussed in between periods for the Edmonton team, is to get quicker ball movement and getting some shots through on net. But kudos has to go to Adam Butler, the goaltender for Vancouver. Anytime there was a shot that got through, either he smothered the rebound, or there was no rebound, or he deflected it off to the corner. And that's what all goaltenders are trained to do. Sometimes it's obviously easier said than done, but he did an excellent job in that first period. And now Vancouver has the power play, but here comes Edmonton. And there's another nice save by Butler, controlling the rebound. And here comes Vancouver. They haven't had very many opportunities on the power play so far. One minute left to go in the power play. There's a shot deflected off to the corner. The Fortune. Back to Kayla. Kayla. Oh, nice little touch deflection there by Van Geel. Puck in front, ball in front. Bouncing around. Vero with it, back to Kayla. There's a blast that just goes wide. Oh, another block shot. Another shot just goes wide. And now they're back to 5-on-5. Sean Fair tries to pass it out in front, loses it. And Van Geel. Is Dylan Churchwell. Dylan just tries to snap the ball in there to see if he can get the deflection. Churchwell again. Gets it through this time. And away comes Edmonton. Nice rush. It's a backhand, goes wide. And we have an interference call. looks like number 19 for Edmonton. So they don't have a 19. So we'll listen to the scoreboard. But it's an interference call against Edmonton, so Vancouver goes back to the power play.
Savage penalty, number 19, Sonny Carr. 2 minutes for interference. 2 minutes for interference.
Sonny Carr, okay. I have him down as a 17, and they say he's a 19. Okay. Okay, here's Vancouver. Dylan Churchwell with it. Gets it in. Back to Churchwell. Nice across, seam pass. There's a blast that goes wide. He catches a little bit of Holber there. Referees are having a quick discussion with the Edmonton coach, and as they do that, I'm going to give a little readout here. Make sure, if you get a chance, folks, visit bellalliant.ca/TV1 for live stream schedule and on-demand content. TV1 is also available to Vive customers in Atlantic Canada on Channel 1 and 401. They're going to talk to both benches here to make sure we're probably giving them a little warning here that any further discussions on penalties, so forth, chirping after the play will probably not be so the little talk has been given to both benches, and we'll see what transpires as the game progresses here. 15-26, there's a minute left to go in the power play for Vancouver, as they're up 2-0 here and out shooting Edmonton now 15-12. .32 seconds left to go in the man advantage. Vancouver moving around, looking for that opening. There's a little snapshot through, easy save for Yakam. Seven seconds in the man advantage. There's a big shot, rebound! Shot over the top of the cage. Nice play. Edmonton wants to get the flow of the game back for them. They've been killing some penalties here, so they've been back on their heels, but now they want to get the offense going. Anderson with the long pass. And that's just out of the reach of Gallimore. 13-27, 2-0 Vancouver. Another pass that's just a little too out of the reach. And it comes all the way back. Our next game here this evening will be at 7:30. And in that we're going to have Brampton Express taking on the St. John Most Wanted. Brampton, one of the always powerhouses in men's ball hockey. And then our last game of the evening in men's play is the Manitoba Selects. And they'll be taking on the Newfoundland Black Horse. And I tell you, that's another good team right there, the Black Horse. So if you want to watch two very good teams coming up and see what, and it goes in, and they're waving that off, kicking motion. They did get the ball in front, but Vancouver didn't get their player didn't get his stick on it. He kicked it. So good in soccer. Not so good in ball hockey. But wouldn't that have been a large goal? This next goal, folks, is going to be huge. And Edmonton's got to start forcing the play down here at the other end. I've been looking too much down to my right, and Edmonton wants to get some action down in the Vancouver end. And a good way to do that is by winning some faceoffs. Easily taken out, but Edmonton keeps it in. There's a shot, doesn't get through, but Butler does an excellent job. If that ball is anywhere near his net, he is flopping down on it. The poor guys in the booth have a very limited playlist. Or is it just because we've been here since, what day is it, Brian? Is it daylight or dark now? I'm not sure. I think there's a little daylight out there. My goodness gracious. But we're seeing some great hockey. Oh, gotta watch it. He has no stick there, MacArthur. Doesn't want to get too physical without the stick. Finally gets it, and away comes Edmonton. Here's a good burst of speed coming up. Gallimore. And away comes Vancouver. Playing a very solid game here. Oh, he took his player offside. Don't fake out your own player. 11:15 left. Forbes with it. Back to Forbes, deflects it in the slot area, but taken away. Kayla, nice pass. Churchwell just pops it out. Churchwell back in the corner, quickly gets it out. Kept in. Jeff Brown with the nice play at the line. Carries it in. Churchwell pops it back out. And that is going to be, no, they let it go. And that is Florida. 10:05 left in this match. I'd like to thank some of our sponsors here. Gold sponsors: Green Water Diving, Penfield Hydraulics, Charlotte County Diving, Williams Turnkey Home Limited, Pub on Main, Charlotte County GM, St. John Hyundai, Grand Bay Home Hardware, Moosehead Breweries, 150 years old this year, Canada's oldest independent breweries, the law office of Mike Byrne, Ray Hearns Auto Experts, and Pillar to Post. And Pillar to Post is a home inspection business. So when you're buying a house, you like to have it inspected, you call Pillar to Post. .9:30 left here, still 2-0. The next goal looms large. If Edmonton can get potted, we've got ourselves an exciting finish. And if Vancouver gets it, well, there might be some lady getting ready to sing. Are we keeping you up, Ryan? There's a play behind the net. He'll just stay there all day. Wasting time. Kept in. And now it's out again. And Edmonton just hits it in as they go for a line change here. And the troops are on. Oh, and you can't do that, especially when a player is a few feet away from the boards. It's number 21 for Edmonton, Mike Wojciechuk. And it's just, you're getting players off balance like that, a few feet, and a push into the boards, and these boards are hard, and the floor is hard, and that's resulted in I think as a cross-checking penalty, and Vancouver goes to the power play. Wozniak, the penalty, and Vancouver goes back to the attack. And boy, is this a big penalty kill. Nice save there. Another shot. Vancouver gets control of it. Kayla. Shot, rebound, loose in front, it's covered up. Lots of action when that ball gets loose in the crease there. but Dale Yakum with a nice save and trying to control it. And his defense partners came to the rescue. 1:21 left to go in the power play. 7:44 left to go in the game. And the people are starting to come in to for the support of their hometown team here, the St. John Most Wanted, as they are going to take on the Brampton Express for our 7:30 tilt. So that will be an exciting one to watch. Oh, nice block shot there. In comes Vancouver though. It's number 12, LaFortune. Kayla with a big blast. Oh, what a save! Flash in the leather. Dale makes a nice stop on that. Big shot from the big man at the head, the top of the slot there. 50 seconds left to go in the power play. And that's just deflected out off the glove of the Vancouver player. .29 seconds left to go in the power play. 6:53 to go in the game. Shots on goal, Vancouver 22, Edmonton 14. But Edmonton has been a little too much time in the penalty box this period, and it's taking away their momentum. So let's see if they can kill this penalty and start generating some offense of their own. The ball hit the scoreboard. That's a stoppage in play with 6 seconds left to go in the power play. Vancouver gets the puck, the ball in. Control behind the net. And they're back at full strength. It's go time now. Here's a nice run. They're coming down to get it in front, but it passes Swaddle up in the slot. That was a nice run by Lee Jubenville. We got a little air guitar going on here in the booth. Fisher is an old-time rock and roll man. What's left of Ozzy. Oh, there's a shot that just goes wide. Nice pressure. Oh, loose in the crease. Butler did not swallow that one up, and that was a dangerous. And here comes this Savage again. And that's deflected off and out of play with 5:36 left. Vancouver Falcons, Edmonton Savage. The battle of out west. Western supremacy. Face off one by Vancouver, gets around behind the net. Forechecking is tenacious now, folks. Oh, right in front. A dangerous play there by Van Giel. LaFortune with it. Long pass up center. Nice pass. But good stick work by Anderson. Get it back in. Across. There's a blast, and off the blocker, a Butler. And out of play. Under 5 minutes to go. Vancouver probably can't wish that clock to go fast enough. And Edmonton wants to go as slow as possible. Ian Downs in the face-off circle. Not for long. Scott Holber taking the face-off for Edmonton. Here's Anderson. He hasn't had much of a chance to use that big shot of his yet today. Whoa, there's a nice play. What a feed. And that play was set up beautifully. Number 6, Scott Holbert, goes behind the net. They think he's coming around for a wraparound, and he passes it back. Goaltender's looking one way, and it's put in the net with 4:25 left. Whoops, so much for that stick. And what Vancouver does not want to do right now is get a penalty. But that was a really, really pretty passing play. Smart veteran play. And we're just going to get confirmation on the goal score. That beautiful pass by Scott to give his team new life. Here with 3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go on a bouncing puck, and in come Edmonton again. Scores! A bouncing puck that the defense could not handle, and number 97. Got to have my glasses on for Burke Gallimore. Gallimore has tied this up. At 16:32. Wow, how quickly the tides have turned. Of course, we are in the place where the highest tides in the world are at. And we've got a full moon. So we have a lot of high tides here. Our average high tide here in St. John's is around 35 to 38 feet. Further you go up the coast, it can go up as high as 50 feet. I know, crazy, 50 feet. You drive up to one of the fishing villages there, like St. Martin's, and the boats are tied up at the top of the dock, and you come back in 6.5 hours, and they're sitting on the bottom of the ocean. Poor Frankie over there, they're keeping him busy there. He's not giving us any help. Frank, we need the scorers. Here it comes. I know one. Here it comes. Here it comes. He's putting the microphone up to his mouth. He's lost his glasses. Glasses are back on. Okay, let's get back to the action here. We've got a 2-2 game, folks. Wow. Edmonton scored at 15:35 on an incredible Beautiful pass from Scott Holbert behind the net. Looked like he's going to wrap around it. Passes it back against the grain. Goaltender's looking one way. Players are looking one way. And his teammate deposited in the back of the net to give new life. And then all of a sudden, a bouncing puck in the Vancouver zone, and the defenseman could not handle it. And Gullimore made no mistake of burying it in the net to tie this up. And now we have a high stick contacting the ball high, and that's a 2-minute minor.
Savage penalty number 9, Tony Barr, high safety ball. 2 minutes for high safety ball.
I guess Frank doesn't want to announce the scores of Edmonton. Oh, no, he made a good announcement on the penalty, but there was 2 goals scored before that. Anyway, we know it's 2-2, and Vancouver is on the power play here. The minute 6 left to go. Oh, there's a dangerous shot that whistles by the top of the net. Try to get it on. There's another nice save by Yuckham. .42 seconds left to go in the power play. The fortune that gets blocked. Oh, nice read. Good stick work there. Let's see, who was that? 21. And that is a mental lapse there. Missing the pass, and they got a face-off all the way down in the Vancouver end. With 16 seconds left to go in the power play. Excellent opportunity for Vancouver to seal this one away, but good defensive work by the Edmonton boys. And they're going to call a little timeout here. There's 15. Getting things set up here for the last minute of play. There's 16 seconds left to go in the penalty. To Briar, Tony. And so when he gets back on, maybe 42 seconds left, 42 seconds left. Face-off win. And the goaltender is hauled here. I guess due to the standings, Edmonton wants to win, or needs to win. There's a bouncing puck, hits the goal post, and it goes in. Yeah. Pardon me? Yeah. They needed the 3 points for a win in regulation. So that's why they were hauling their goaltender to see what they could do there. $18 seconds left to go in the game here. It's now 3-2. Here comes Edmonton in again. In behind the net. And that is going to be it. A 3-2 final. Vancouver defeats Edmonton. And I guess if we could look at this game in the first period, Edmonton had 2 4-minute power plays, and they didn't generate much in the way of scoring opportunities, and that was sort of really the difference in the game. Vancouver scored at 14:30, and again at 18:53 to go up 2-0 at end of 1. In the second, Edmonton came back at 15:35 and 16:32, and then Vancouver scored late at 19:40 for a 3-2 victory. But a very exciting game. Shots on goal: Vancouver Falcons 26, Edmonton Savage 21. So we'll listen for players of the game, and we thank you for watching and listening to Vibe TV1 and the 2017 Canadian National Ball Hockey Championship from St. John, New Brunswick.
Falcons, player of the game, number 27, Jesse Churchill. For the Savage,